White flag up. That off, over 2-7. In the BetVictor Maiden Hurdle, we're down a hurdle in this race, the third last, omitted due to the sun. Coming across on the approach to the straight, what's available is prominent with All About Joe on the inside. The grey handy is Reg Salad. They're tracked by Falcon 8, the purple and yellow colours. On the outside is Hi Ho Harry as they continue their progress into the straight. What's available is the leader from Reg Salad. Falcon 8 up in between All About Joe and Hi Ho Harry, and then Run for Pat, who's followed by Cat Law. On the inside is Maxim, reaching their first flight, one of two in the straight. All safely over. What's available makes the running from Reg Salad and All About Joe, and then the nose banded Falcon 8. Run for Pat next with Hi Ho Harry and Cat Law and Maxim. Crosshouse Boy. And they're followed at the back of the field by Copper Point, now in a black and pink jacket, and took a chance of that flight too. Did Copper Point. Bringing up the rear is Back to West. 2 circuits to go. What's available, the leader from Reg Salad, Hi Ho Harry, widest into the turn, with Run for Pat and All About Joe and Falcon 8. Length and a half to Maxim, and then Cat Law and Crosshouse Boy with the final couple. Going away from the stands, Back to West and Copper Point. Heading up the far side to flights 3 and 4. It's What's Available, and Darrow Keefe with the lead by 2 lengths to Reg Salad. Then Charlie O'Dwyer, and third is Run for Pat and Davy Russell. Then Hi Ho Harry. Derek McGrath on the outside of Falcon 8 and Paul Townend. On the inside is All About Joe and Mark McDonough. Meeting up with flight number 3, where What's Available was joined by Reg Salad as they meet rising ground. Inside their final 2 miles, they're going uphill to the 4th. What's Available wrestles back the lead from Reg Salad, Run for Pat, Falcon 8, Hi Ho Harry, All About Joe, and then Cat Law and Maxim. And What's Available, again far from fluent, out-jumped by Reg Salad as they make the top turn. Heading back to their point of departure, a significant run back to the 2 flights in the straight. Reg Salad, and alongside What's Available, leading 3 lengths, Run for Pat and All About Joe and Falcon 8 and Hi Ho Harry, and then Maxim and Cat Law and Crosshouse Boy. Racing on the approach to the straight for the second time. What's Available just back in front of Reg Salad, 3.5 lengths to Run for Pat, and then Falcon 8 and Hi Ho Harry. On the inside is All About Joe with Cat Law and Maxim and Crosshouse Boy as they swing in the second time. Soon at the halfway stage, and there's 2-7 BetVictor Maiden Hurdle. What's Available, showing half a length in front as they come off that corner for the first of the 2 flights in the straight. What's Available over from Reg Salad, Run for Pat, All About Joe, Falcon 8, and Hi Ho Harry and Crosshouse Boy, and Cat Law and Maxim, and then Back to West and Copper Point. Racing to this flight nearest the stands, the final one next time. What's Available, one of the market principles, into this next one from Reg Salad. In third is Run for Pat, a couple of lengths to Falcon 8 and All About Joe, Crosshouse Boy and Maxim, and Cat Law next with Hi Ho Harry, who has lost his pitch. 3 lengths to Back to West, 4 lengths to Copper Point. Finishing on the next circuit with another 4 flights left to jump. They're well inside halfway and holding on to a slender advantage. What's Available, the green jacket on the inside of the grey Reg Salad. Run for Pat is in third, and in fourth is Falcon 8, and fifth is All About Joe, then Hi Ho Harry and Crosshouse Boy and Maxim and Cat Law, Back to West and Copper Point. Reaching their final mile with 4 flights left to jump and little changes up front. What's Available and Reg Salad opening up a 5-length advantage over Run for Pat, who's 2.5 in front of the 4th placed Falcon 8. And then All About Joe and Crosshouse Boy, a mistake by Hi Ho Harry. And then Maxim heading to the last flight up the back straight, which takes them inside their final 3/4 of a mile. Little between What's Available and Reg Salad, going further away from Run for Pat and Falcon 8. And they're followed by All for Joe as they jump the next on the far side. What's Available and Reg Salad being followed by Run for Pat. Falcon Eight is in fourth, and then All About Joe as they race across the top of the course with a lengthy run to the final two flights. And it's What's Available and Raj the Lad, being followed by Run for Pet and Falcon Eight. They're getting well spaced out. All About Joe next, and Crosshouse Boy and Maxim heading for the home straight with two flights left to jump. Little between Raj the Lad and What's Available, with a reduced advantage over Falcon Eight, who's nudged up on the outside of Run for Pet as they're homeward bound with two flights to jump. What's Available from Raj the Lad. Coming on the outside as Falcon Eight. Run for Pet is pushed along and behind those three as they swing into the straight. These four are clear of All About Joe. In line for the final two, Raj the Lad the Grey. From on the outside, Falcon Eight coming to challenge. On the far side, not beaten off yet is What's Available, and then Run for Pet. Heading down to the final flight, change of leader. Falcon Eight and Paul Townend have gone to the front from Raj the Lad, What's Available, and Run for Pet. And with one flight left to jump, it's Falcon Eight the leader, stretching away by 3 lengths to Raj the Lad. And at the final flight, it's Falcon Eight over from Raj the Lad, Run for Pet, nodded on landing, and then What's Available inside the final 150 yards. And it's Falcon Eight the leader from Raj the Lad and Run for Pet. And at the finish, it's Falcon Eight, a very classy stayer on the flat, will keep the winning run of Paul Townend going. Second is Raj the Lad. In third, Run for Pet, and then What's Available and All About Joe. The jumps winner for Dermot Weld.